Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Dante60 here with some news for Nintendo fans. Today, Nintendo had a conference. Let me take these glasses off. I hate that glare. Today, Nintendo had a conference in Japan, and they talked about their upcoming product, the Nintendo 3DS, and it should be coming to Japan on what is it, February 26th of 2011, and it should be about 25,000 yen, which is about 300 bucks here in the US. Um, and they showed a concept video, which is really cool. But they haven't given a US release date or a European release date. Let's hope that that is somewhere around the same time, or hey, who knows? Maybe they'll do international release. I know they've done it with a couple of games, and I'm not sure what system they did it with, but yeah. If you have been living under a rock and you don't know much about the 3DS, it is the predecessor to the DSi, and it has 3D capabilities on the top screen without glasses. So that's really cool. And be sure to check out the some videos of the different games and stuff. I'll try to put links in the bar below so that you can see that. But the graphics on there are really nice. They have like Street Fighter 4 3D on there, and it looks pretty much like the stuff on the 360. And Dead or Alive and Metal Gear Solid's Twin Snakes. They're doing a remake of Ocarina of Time and lots of different things. So be sure to check out the videos. Like I said, I'll try to put a link below. And in the concept video I just watched, they had a lot of really cool things. There was one thing where they had a card that had one of the question mark blocks on it, and you look at it through the camera, the two cameras on the back of it, and that makes it, that's what makes it. You can take 3D pictures because it has the two cameras on the back, and you would line up the card with that, and it would have some kind of game with just the card, and they had some facial recognition on there to where it has Mii's on there. So you would take a picture of somebody with the 3DS, and it automatically creates a Mii based on your face. And then you can tweak it from there, but it'll start you from one that already looks a lot like you just from facial recognition. And it seems like a huge thing they're pushing is connectivity of different systems because I know, don't judge me because I still have the original DS. I know with this, they have the tag mode on some games, and it's really hard to do the tag mode on these because it's limiting. Say I have um, Animal Crossing Wild World in here. I'd have to put it in tag mode and leave my DS, close it so it go to sleep, and then walk around with it in order for it to trade information with people. With the 3DS, it's gonna have something to where you um, put the system in a sleep state, and it doesn't have to have a particular game in there for it to find somebody's other game. Like I said, if it's Animal Crossing, I would have to walk by someone with Animal Crossing in sleep mode for it to work. With the 3DS, it's going to be like a universal tag, and I think it's going to go off of your save data and the person's save data when you have it asleep and walking around. And anybody who has a 3DS, if you walk by them, it's gonna do some things. Like I saw the Street Fighter thing. The video's all in Japanese, but just looking at it, there's a tag mode in Street Fighter where your characters will fight, and yeah, they'll fight without you even doing anything, just by you passing by someone. And I think in the Nintendogs Plus Cats, it has some. You could do something with the other person's dog, like um, that get a gift and something like that. I can't remember, and I couldn't read anything. Let me see what else is on that video. I've heard, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but one of my friends said they're supposed to have a virtual console for the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color on there. That would be great. My only gripe, I'm gonna go on a tangent here just for Nintendo. I've been a Nintendo fan for a long time. That's what I started with the NES when I was like 4 years old. And one thing I've noticed is Nintendo, they will put something out there and then they'll support it for a while and then they stop supporting it. Like say the e-reader for the Game Boy Advance, um, The Game Boy camera for the Game Boy Color. Mm, even the Wii Motion Plus right now and the balance board. There are a few things out there, but they kind of leave it and don't really do much with it. And that's what for the Virtual Console on the Wii. They have a lot of great games on all these systems. They have a great pool of games to choose from, but the Virtual Console's died pretty much, and they don't do anything for it anymore. They focus on horrible WiiWare games and DSiWare, but they don't push out any that many good games. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good games on the Virtual Console right now, but there's still so much untapped possibility out there that they could continually push out great things from the SNES or the N64, and you know, it's kind of disappointing that they don't do that. And I'm hoping that if this Virtual Console thing does happen on the 3DS, that they actually keep up with it and keep pushing out good games that somebody might have missed, you know? Because for the Wii, I'm kind of still waiting for, say, Earthbound. They have Ness and all these Smash Brother games, but some people don't even know where he's from. Push out some Earthbound games. Or Donkey Kong 64. Come on, guys. We need to do something. But sorry about that tangent. But the 3DS, it looks like it's going to be a really great system. And if you, like I said 2 times before, if you haven't checked out these videos, check out, I'm going to try to put some links below if there are videos now. And, just check it out. If you've been sleeping on Nintendo, don't do it anymore because it's some really good technology that they have there. And it looks like they have a lot of support from third parties as well, which is a good thing. So that's all I have. Just wanted to announce this if you haven't heard. And I will link an article from IGN, and it has a video inside that article. And I'll try to link some other stuff if I find something else that I think is cool. So until next time, that's all. Dante We 60 out.